Hello, I'm Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Battle Brothers. In the previous part, we started the quest in Grafenhaven, and it's just a normal patrol, the usual stuff, visit 3 cities, collect some heads, and we even already have enough heads, or all the heads that we need for the maximum payment. And the last thing that we need to do today is get to Brunwald and then back to Grafenhaven as fast as possible. But along the way, we still have the stirring Crypt, and during last few parts, we've been fighting mainly raiders. So for a change, I was thinking we could attack the Crypt, even though we have the heads. I still want to fight as much as possible. Then we go to Brunwald, back to Grafenhaven, and after that, we could maybe attack the tomb of the first man. Or if we get some contracts into Grafenhaven, we will do those, because in these large ports it's probably a good idea to increase our reputation with them, our relation with them, since already we are getting really good prices, and if we can become friendlier with them, prices can rise quite significantly. So this city could make us really rich. But enough talking, let's get to the stirring Crypt. Can we attack so that we don't fight in swamp? And the question is, how do we want to fight? Maybe want to fight in the swamp. I always prefer fighting in plains. Okay, let's do it. And another thing I want to keep testing is our falcon. This looks like an interesting fight. Already see ghosts. There is a fallen hero with the great axe, zombies. The question is if there is a necromancer. But yeah, what I wanted to say, I want to keep testing the falcon, because it really seems that the Falcon can help us quite significantly to learn how the AI works, how it moves during the first few turns, if it's possible to maybe, I'd even say, like, bug parts of the army, as we found out in the previous part, that where we retreated early during the fight with the raiders, and that meant that all the enemy archers just didn't do anything throughout the whole fight. If we can find more, let's call them tricks like this, it could help make the game a bit easier. I'm not exactly sure that this is intentional or intentional. If developers want the game to work this way, but well, it would be interesting to figure out how the AI works, and well, if they change it later, okay, but I still want to test it out. Now, let's wait. I want to get the vision first. So here's our falcon, and there is a necromancer. I can't help it. The falcon is so overpowered. It makes the movement early so much easier, or the decisions. It makes the decision making so much easier. Just know what you are up against. Can easily count everything. 5 ghosts. That's not too bad. How many fallen heroes do we have? 1, 2. This is the third one. Only one has the axe. We know where the necromancer is, so we know in which direction we want to move. Okay, so let's move 2 tiles. I know this gets us closer to the ghosts, but we need to kill the necromancer. Fighting fallen heroes and ghosts at the same time is already quite tough, but when there is a necromancer on top of that, that basically makes it so that you can't kill anything, or if you kill something, it returns immediately, then close to mission impossible. And also the last thing we need is this fallen hero with the possession or possessed buff. Okay, can't reach anything useful with Berengar, so I'll just hit a zombie. Okay. I think Alaric won't be able to reach either, yeah. In that case, I'll just do some damage to the fallen hero. Oh, the ghosts are already moving, or at least one is already moving. Well, I definitely didn't expect that. Okay, let's try to kill as many zombies as possible. Good, so that's one problem solved. Now, I'll try to focus on the fallen hero. Wait. I'm thinking about moving forward and trying my luck with the guys. What's the chance to hit? 64 isn't bad, and here it's 54. Okay, the guys is most dangerous. There we go. Perfect. And let's play it safe and use the Indomitable. Wait. Maybe you can try to wait. Oh. I was thinking if we could maybe kill these two zombies and get another spear wall, but I don't think so. We won't be able to kill this one. Okay, now please, the last one, if it could land here, that would be perfect, so that we have a split. What is this? This is Sobo and this is Gisbert. I think Sobo will have higher chance to hit with the split. Good. Good. Please hit at least one. 83, it's pretty decent. Well, it's at least one. Okay, fine, perfect. that's one side solved. Now we have to do something about this, guys. And I have a feeling if we could learn the, let's say, the thinking of the AI, we could make even like fights with Geists easier, because now by moving forward, we basically allowed the Geist to move close enough to us so that we can effectively use, well, not just the great swords, but that we can get to them. If we stayed back, the Geist would be, of course, too far for this turn, and the next turn, we'll probably have zombies everywhere already, and we just wouldn't be able to move freely. So moving forward pretty much immediately allowed us to get rid of the guys faster. I know that also the amount of zombies and fallen heroes helps. We are not completely blocked, but I think this is the way to go. When there are guys move forward, when there are marksmen move back. And I think with the help of the Falcon, we could figure this out and make quite a few fights much easier. That should have been a split. I didn't see the second zombie in time. Never mind. Okay, that was good. Where are surgeons? Here is Ulrich. Okay. Why the hell? Sobo panicked. That makes no sense. Come on. Went so well. And now so panicked for no reason at all. Good. And can we please kill that last Geist? Okay, so that's one problem solved. I know that I'm asking for these problems with morale, but it still surprised me that Sobo panicked so quickly. There we go. And you want to kill a ghost, send a spearman. Oh, what's the problem? Too tired. Good. Any level ups? No, don't see anything. And what about the loot? Well, quite disappointing. But this was an easy fight, so... Okay. Let's go to Brunwald. Can we buy some tools and supplies here? And they have a weaponsmith. Anything interesting here? Like a rondel dagger? Nope. And what about... only 219. That's surprisingly cheap. Let's buy some ammo as well. And they have really cheap mushrooms. Do we have any mushrooms? No. Okay. Let's buy one stack. And just because I'm curious, they have a hunter here. Now we have enough archers. What we need now are exceptional heavies, so we'll keep trying. Cell swords, wildman, maybe brawlers. And once we get more money, we'll also start testing hedge knights, but before that I want to have a lot more money, like 70 or 80,000. Sabo, how are you doing? You know what? You could use a break. Let's camp. I think it's like 2 hours. Yeah, now we can get back to the town. They have another contract. And interesting that they have safe roads and ambush trade routes at the same time. Or is it just safe roads and these are trade routes? Okay, maybe there is a difference, but it's still odd to have both at the same time. How much can we get for our items? A lot. Okay, let's sell everything. We saw something else. Don't see anything. And how does it look like with our food? Still 2 days. Problem is that everything is really expensive here. This is a place where you want to sell things, but definitely don't want to buy anything. I mean, 550 for tools and supplies. Food is expensive, but maybe I'll buy the meat. We don't have any meat. Maybe if they had beer, I would. Actually, they have meat and fish. Just for the food variety, I will invest into it. Now, what is this contract? 2200. It looks like orcs, probably. Destroy occupied cave west of Weisenfeste. That's miles away. Weisenfeste is here, west of Weisenfeste. Yeah, that's probably somewhere around here. That's too far. No, I'm not doing that. But it doesn't really matter if it's a contract for the noble house or just normal contract, because here we really care about the reputation with this town, not with the whole house. What we can check is the tavern. I had some tombstones, all graveyard have been toppled over, but no one the right mind would go there anyways. Well, that means there is a graveyard somewhere, but didn't tell me much. Fighting man in the Nidakai. Northwest, yeah, we know about that. Some company is collecting ears of their enemies, okay. This looks like a caravan. No, this is not a caravan contract. But they want us to go to Birkeland, and the big Birkeland is to the north. We don't want to go to the north. And what is this? Drive of Brigands, Redmond, then north of Grafenhaven. Okay, we can do this one. And this is a location we didn't know about before. Okay, let's go there. First we attack the... Actually, maybe it's better to first attack the tomb. Timing is quite bad because you'll arrive during the morning. What do they have? A few brigand leaders. Wow. This is actually pretty tough for one skull contract, and for the payment they're paying, how much is that, 700 gold, and there's so many brigands in there. Let's attack from this side. We want to fight in the forest. And we'll have to wait for the night. But I could explore a bit. So that... Oh, hey. Is this war dog, poachers, talks? The Fencka company can handle that. I'm quite curious if we have something interesting here. Oh, I didn't expect the peninsula to be so large. How much time do we have? Okay, it ends there, so let's go back immediately. And what is this? A hint of murmuring grows louder and louder until you can no longer focus. You put your cool pen down with the sword. Oh, it's the archery contest again, and this time between two archers. Yeah, they can have the contest, and +1 range skill for both of them. I'll take it. That's pretty good for 30 ammo. Guys, you can do this every day if you want. Okay, let's move faster. So let's test the theory from the previous encounter with brigands. We move back, their marksmen should stay where they are. Let's move 2 tiles. I'm not sure if I moved only 2 tiles in the previous fight, if I moved further. I think I moved 4 tiles the last time, but... Let's see what's gonna happen. Problem is, if we move all the way, we won't be able... Oh, we can still release the hawk. Or falcon. What are we up against? This feels like cheating. I can't help it. This is... Also tells you if you have to be afraid of the marksman. I mean, now when I know that the only one that can do some damage is this one with the hunting bow. This is the crappy crossbow, and these two can't do anything with the worst bows. And there are only 4 of them. So it suddenly becomes much easier. Let's see what they... Oh, they are moving forward. Okay, so moving 2 tiles wasn't enough. That was a nice hit. Guys, you have to use helmets. If you don't, then this is what happens. interestingly, they are not moving anymore. They're just staying under the fog of war. Come on, kill him. Good. Let's try to finish off this one. And because we know that we don't have to be afraid of the archers, we can move like this, and we know that we are still quite safe. Nice hit. Wow, that was a nice shot. Oh, he has cover, I didn't notice. What about this one? That works. Yeah, let's try and make sure the marksman can't run anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should be able to stop this one as well. Did he really manage to injure Arnold? Okay, that was quite unlucky. At least now we have one heavy who won't mind being in the reserve for a while. Let's say it's over, it's not worth killing the last one. He could have a dagger, and I don't want to risk another injury. Douglas and Gisbert have level ups. Well, why not? And what about the loot? Salt, quite a lot of food, why not? Gold, stack of tools and supplies. Interesting that the value of throwing weapons is still the same, no matter how many is left in the bundle. It's always 200. We can probably take everything now when I'm thinking about it. We have one more fight before we get back to town, so let's just take everything. I'll just check if there's something interesting. No, nothing at all. Okay, let's move back. Can we see the garrison in the tomb? No, nothing. But let's attack. Oh, what is that? Necromancer, fallen hero, armored beaters, guys, and they come from here. Okay. Oh, that's not 8, it's 18. Yeah, that's quite a large army. But it basically tells us what to expect here. It's gonna be the same thing. But, well, it's gonna be for the next part. We are done for this one. So I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.